Let's start this video off like this. I want to thank the Lord above for being my Lord and Savior, for getting me through all the times, good and bad. I want to thank my team for being my team. Let's rock it out. I fear no one. I walk with him. Welcome. What's the deal? What's the deal? It's your boy ODM Slim. And now I'm back again with another one. We got a lot of things to do, a lot of content to get into. So let's get to this content. We got the Zest Desk. We have Brandon, the aggressive polar bear. We have Lisa, it's your birthday. Happy birthday, Lisa. Head ass. And we have the Lush1, Glushy label. The Glushy one, Mr. Lush himself. Lush. Lush1, the Glushinator. And he's challenging Sharp to a fade for $50,000. Now let me tell you something, Lush. Bet that against me. I'll bet it right now, Lush. Let's get that $50,000 fade out the way. Lush, Sharp is not here, but I will catch that fade, Lush. No problemo. Let's get to the content. If this is your first time to the channel, can I please get y'all a like, comment, subscribe for the algorithm? Yeah, man, I was a little messed up for my days and stuff, bro. I was thrown off. I'm back at it. I'm probably gonna be doing overdrive a little bit. You know what I'm saying? 2 lives, two videos, 2 lives right now until I catch back up. But right now I'm grinding, y'all. My bad. It got good, y'all. I'm just saying. Let's get to the content though.
Okay, so I feel like we've
exhausted.
We've gotten a little all over the place here, which I think was good. We ironed out some stuff there, but let's try to hit some topics and everything because I think it would be interesting. I guess I'll just throw this out there first. You and Sharp.
Oh, Sharp's.
How did this get amplified?
Look how he like. Oh my God, Lush just popping it. We know Lush ain't gonna do nothing. That was a good one. Like, you just got knocked out by Almighty Suspect. Bro, one hitter. Remember that. But go ahead, Zest Desser.
To such a degree that you're talking about flying out there to fight him.
No, it's
and
not.
I do feel like talking about Sharp is way below us at this point in the history of the pod.
Look at it's terrible. Y'all take my shirt. Brandon, oh my God. Brandon got the giggles.
Guys, it's kind of like me talking about TRL. It's just like at a certain point when somebody's content is getting that much less views than yours, at a certain point you kind of just got to leave them alone. But you guys have been going back and forth, and I'm curious.
Ain't no back and forth. He's terrified at the prospect of me beating down his leg.
Wait, what is beating?
Beating shit down his leg is crazy.
What the fuck?
Beating down his leg is nuts. Lush, we seen a fight. Fuck. Wow, we understand. Shout out Mommy Dust, bro. Smoke that Mommy Dust, Lush, because you could. I don't know what's going on with you, bro. I don't know. Hey, listen, everybody get in the chat. Y'all think Lush? Y'all think Sharp is scared of Lush? Put the ones in the chat right now.
down his leg, like his dick.
Well, you're right though. He does prefer piss than right. You know, I should bring him a bottle of piss.
But didn't he say that he was going to fly you to Vegas to fight?
He says a lot of things, but if you can't afford rent in the greater Los Angeles municipality and you just lost your rent-a-center, repoed all your furniture, you now live in a studio apartment in Las Vegas, which costs less than me using my washing machine where I live at. You feel me? I don't even think you have the financial.
Is that right? Well, let me check out Las Vegas then, because if that's what that costs Las Vegas, then I need a spot in Vegas now, because I don't care about spending all this money on rent where I could use this money for something else. That didn't make no sense. I would go where it's cheaper rent, where it's no rent, and still make the content and make my same amount of money. Stack up. What are you talking about? Who want to both go where it's higher and all of that? Where you struggling at? What? Make it make sense, y'all.
Capabilities to fly me anywhere.
But how did you guys start going back and forth?
Well, I mean, I basically let him. Basically, anybody, Adam, that's I've ever gone back and forth with, they started it. You feel me? I'm a peaceful, loving person. I don't start. But guess what? I'm also on my bully. Sharp, and he getting marked out, and he's getting marked out for several reasons.
Whoa!
One, the way that he abuses women. You feel me? His way.
And he's getting marked out. He get marked out for several reasons. For the way he abuses women. Womp, 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 womp. For the way he likes damn homie. Womp, 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 womp. And for the way he drinks pee. What else?
Manipulating young women, the way he fetishizes. Let's take a look at that. Let's take a look at that one clip where he had where he was interviewing the one midget chick, and he was like, "Oh, you got your little panties on. He didn't say panties. You got Dora the Explorer undies on." He's talking about he's fetishizing little girls, telling a midget she got Dora the Explorer undies. He used the word undies. All right. Then let's talk about how not only did he sexually harass every single woman that set foot in this office, but now he's making it a thing that he wants Sydney, who made the pimp cup, like, I'm gonna get it back for us. Like that wasn't up. Shorty showed me a lot of love because she got a secret Santa assignment to get you a gift and went on Etsy.
She was required to get you that gift. She had to do something.
She thought, since you're like this walking embodiment of a LARPer, this stereotype of a pimp that you
Of a LARPer.
try to embody. She's like, oh, wouldn't it be funny? Kind of like, you know how Lil Jon has a pimp cup? Maybe this retard who pretends to be a pimp would like to have a pimp cup too. Right. And she bought it on Etsy, and he feels like, hey, shorty, I'm going to do this for both of us. And now he's trying to lure her into his orbit of seediness. Although shorty don't follow him. She was creeped out by him that day and has not said a word to him since then. Now he's trying to bring her into it. The same way he sexually harassed various mods. I mean, I could go on and on. I'm stalling Sharp out.
Sexual harass various mods. He sexually harassed. Sexual harassment is crazy, bro. It's crazy work, bro. You try to put a sexual harassment charge on Sharp? It's crazy. This is wild work, y'all. He sexualized the mods. Hey, mods, I sexual harass y'all. Y'all got ass, mods. You open it with big ass booty. Oh, my mods want to be sexual harassed.
But not physically, because when I see him, I'm f***ing him up so bad. There's no reality in which I don't beat the shit out of Sharp. Matter of fact, I got 50 bands on it. I'll up 50 bands right now. I got 50 bands on it. Matter of fact, if Sharp beats my ass, I will not only quit No Jumper, I'll erase all of my music from digital streaming platforms and delete my YouTube channel.
Well, I don't know if you want to do that.
No, because Sharp is a pussy. He won't fight any.
He is a pussy, so he probably want to fight me. So if I'm saying this, he ain't gonna fight me. But Sharp, I whoop your ass, bro, just for that deal. Hey, what's up, ODM Slim? Can I take that deal? Is it up for anybody or just you, Sharp Rob? Because I'm ready for that. To shut your bitch ass up for the rest of the, what? You'll quit No Jumper and all that? I will beat the brakes off your ass.
Body.
Can you get this guy some boxing lessons?
I look at Sharp. I feel like he might have denser muscle tissue than you. No offense.
That's cool.
I don't think you should be that sure about you winning that battle.
But here's why I know. Because I looked into his soul and I saw
I think Sharp doesn't fight because you guys talked about in another episode, he's like always was drunk when he was coming in here.
But that usually makes people fight more.
No, but some people, they know when they're drunk, they're not in a fight. So some people will just like tolerate a lot of shit because they're like, even if I jump up and fight this person, I'm probably going to lose because I'm drunk off my ass. Well, I think that's more his thing.
The thing about Sharp is like, can you imagine a scenario in which anyone could have worse cardio?
Oh, yeah,
Drink
exactly.
yourself to death every day for like the past 20, 30 years. You smoke so many cigarettes. You probably smoke like 4 cigarettes an hour. You're probably blasting through 2 or 3 packs in a day. And then you've probably, I would assume, have never exercised. You've never gotten your heart rate up. Like, I mean, that is a man who could.
But you're talking to a man that do crystal meth, crack cocaine, heroin, whatever the ecstasy, Percocets, smoke cigarettes, and drinks. You talking about Sharp drinking and smoking. And then he don't do no working out as well. So I think still he got Lush.
Really drop dead at any given time. I feel like if I was going to fight him as a person who's capable of running around the block, I for sure would give that boy some laps until I was ready to knock his ass out because he's going to get he's like what the 100 guys fighting the gorilla. Well, he's probably got gorilla cardio.
If I was him, I would make sure I guard my kidney, you feel me, which is severely debilitated by the copious amount of alcohol. He's essentially a human life support system for poison at this point. Like he is a human life and I use the word human generous.
And what are you, bro? You are the same person that got so high you called 100 Crips to no jumper and forgot. What are you?
With that white boy, you do know that with Sharp that white Sharp.
Well, he is half black.
No, he's white.
No, okay.
He's 100% white.
You do know that the number one cause of new kidney failure cases is the use of methamphetamines.
Yeah.
So, which he tested clean for.
I haven't taken meth.
It only stays in your system for 3 days. We know the trick Lush pool.
No, I'll take another drug test.
Exactly. In 3 days. I did something 5 days, 6 days later. Someone said, "Oh, was you high on meth?" Yeah, he was high as hell. Limping like Mr. Penguin.
Because I'm not doing meth, and it wouldn't even matter.
Random drug tests on a podcast.
We're not,
I don't care. Like it don't matter. Here's the thing. Let's use ultra self-awareness for a second, right?
Of course.
Lush has a big need to prove himself, right?
Some might say that.
Lush is willing to go to great lengths to prove himself.
Right.
Oh, well, yeah.
But what are you trying to prove by beating up Sharp, though?
I'm just saying Lush goes to great lengths to prove himself, right? And Sharp is a guy who avoids these type of confrontations at all costs because he's embarrassed at the potential of him getting his ass beat. The thought of him taking an L to me is so terrifying to him, whereas to me, it wouldn't even matter. You feel me? He could rip the dentures out of my mouth, throw them on the ground and stomp on them, and I'll still be Lush1. I'll still be more important. I'll still be more legendary than him, and I won't give a but he's terrified at the thought of a public altar. So why don't we do this, Sharp? Fight me. I'll fight you whenever. And if you run into any of my people, they gonna do whatever they do to you. It's on site. It's up. But.
And if you run into my people, they don't do whatever they do to you. Oh my God, man. Now your people finna do something to them too. Come on, man. Now you calling out hits and shit, man. Lush, stop it. My nigga Wavy better not do nothing to nobody, bro.
But 50 bands on a fight. We could do it like, I don't want gloves because I want to feel the curvature of his cheek around my fist when his jaw breaks. You know, I put his phone number on my Instagram story, by the way. If you guys want to prank call a bunch of cocaine bots to check. So Sharp. No, I put his phone number because he's a
doxing as a form of revenge seems Like, maybe not the best idea.
No, I just thought it'd be funny.
I'm styling.
You know, so this fool. I'm styling. This fool's sending my girl's like, babe, like someone like your phone's going off. I'm like, damn, who's calling me at 6:45 in the morning? It's Sharp. Hours after I said, drop ski, brother, drop low. I will drive to Vegas. You ain't got to spend.
Drop ski, brother. Drop ski, brother. This nigga saying, brother.
And your last money. I will drive to Vegas right now, beat the living shit out of you, and be home in time for the No Jumper show. And his pussy ass didn't respond till the wee hours of the morning when normal people are asleep, and crackheads that are addicted to fucking Bel Air.
And you was, oh no, and too talk to watch this.
Champagne and wake
You
up.
do be drinking Bel Air.
Yeah.
Somebody has to drink it. It's in the store.
I never seen anybody drinking it before him. I used to get it for free in the mail. Got a few cases of it, but
Except for the guy that looks like the dude that Brandon looks up to on YouTube, Rose. But with that being said,
Damn, I look up to him now.
I thought you said you admired him greatly.
Yeah. Well,
I thought it was Rick Ross.
Yeah, I did.
And then I
did as
briefly
well.
thought maybe it was him.
maybe you should just destroy Sharp in the booth. That's
Oh, I've already. But
to me,
he's got
that
a lot
seems
of
to be.
I mean, like I've rapped. He gets dissed on every song. I talked about how his mother molested him. Like,
Why do you think that?
Because this is why he has this severe hatred against women.
Oh my God, bro. Like, why would he keep saying, like, the niggas, his mother molested him. Hey, Sharp, you got molested by your mother?
What the fuck?
This is crazy. Sharp got molested by his mother? What she do? Sucked his private part? Put the thing on him? How you get molested? Cuz your mama just sucking on wee-wee. Riding your thing at 15, mama. That is, whoa.
You feel me? Like he has this hatred against women, and it's very common for like a lot of pimps used to get sent by their aunties. You feel me? They used to get hoed.
A lot of pimps just get sent by the aunties because it's crazy.
So Sharp started his career being a hoe. Sharp was on the blade, getting fingered, being he put on some nice little Dora the Explorer undies, and he got fingered, like the bitch that he is.
Whoa.
And then
And he got fingered, you know. He tried to set a narrative so bad. Look at him.
he tried to manipulate women who have suffered sexual abuse. So all of Sharp's fans, men and women, are all in this thing that I want to call victim gang. So if you're a fan of the Sharp Tank, you're repping victim gang, and you are now all in this emotional support group for the abuse you endured, and it's kind of like you're trauma bonding over what Sharp put you through. Now someone may ask, Lush, you're friends with some pimps.
Now someone may ask, Lush, this nigga went through the whole spiel, y'all.
You with Almighty Suspect.
For sure saw that on the Reddit.
I with realism. I with people that don't need to manipulate. When I think of a
So what's realism? Manipulation, fool. Shut up. See, I fuck with realism. I don't fuck with manipulationism.
pimp, I think of somebody like my homeboy Free Lil C, someone that girls gravitate to. Women like to be around them. They want to be in their presence. Not someone that is literally a scavenger looking for the lowest common denominator of women that have been abused and gone through like unspeakable things, and then try to manipulate them to curry favor with them in order to profit off of their trauma, which is what like Sharp does. That's not realism. That's not real.
What Adam do? Did Adam do the same thing? Got somebody, profit off her by fucking her on camera. Ain't that like the same thing you talking about?
Real game. That's gorilla pimping. That's actually a violation of the rules of pimping.
Gorilla pimping is where you beat their ass as well.
Right.
Okay.
And that's why he's so adverse to the quote unquote digital pivot. That's why although he would never disrespect Sauce Walker to his face, you feel me? This is why problem with what Sauce Walker is doing. This is why he was tripping on Big Church, who makes a significantly amount more revenue off the pussy than Sharp does. Because why? Because they're doing things, they're helping women earn money in a way that's safe for them. It doesn't put them in danger. Whereas Sharp would rather drug addicted welfare moms with STDs. He would like to put them on the blade to potentially get abused and to get hurt and to
More
sell
on
their
his
pussy.
level.
More on his level.
But you're, this is the thing. First of all, you're saying suspect is a pimp, right? You have to put failed before that. He's a failed rapper, failed pimp, failed gang member. I mean, and soon to be a failed podcaster, right?
Oh, shit. Now Brandon the suspect. It's the Brandon suspect war again. We're from the Sharp war to the Brandon suspect war.
So he's just an expert at failing. But you're a hypocrite because you talk about all this shit when it comes to Sharp. Well, if suspect was a pimp, he would be operating in that same lane.
Facts.
Stop. You're being arbitrary right now because
Facts. Talk your shit, Brandon.
pimping women is exploitation of women. So when you're like, I'm doing this for the hoes.
And look at you. First thing you doing, what? Taking a right to the back of his neck, some alcohol. Talking about how Sharp an alcoholic. But what are you doing? You got a fucking bong in front of your face and a fucking drink. This is embarrassing.
That Sharp was exploiting and yelling at. I would say at least Sharp is honest about who he is. He's not trying to hide. He's not like suspect who was interested in a romantic relationship with Jalise, failed at that, and then basically tapped into that same animosity to like curse that poor girl out and expose her business.
I don't believe we have proof of that, for the record.
So no, you are a hypocrite. You are a hypocrite.
I'm letting him
and
cook.
I'm tired of your hypocrisy because that shit's like traveling over here by osmosis onto me.
Woo! I'm tired of hypocrisy. I'm tired of you being a hypocrite, bro. He's a smile like, oh fuck, somebody calling me out of my shit.
And so that's why I keep inching a little bit,
here's the thing.
Further from you every second. If you condemn Sharp, you must condemn suspect. If you don't condemn suspect, you just need to shut the fuck up.
No, but there's a big difference. There's a big difference.
There's no difference.
There's a big difference.
Do you think
there's a big difference?
Do you think the police are going to say like this? This dude is pimping and pandering. He's going to get a mandatory 8 years. This dude is pimping and pandering.
No, of course they're going to give suspect a harder time. He's a black man.
Lush doesn't like him.
He's a black man. Sharp's a white boy. Of course the judicial system is going to be a lot more generous towards him. He's white.
Oh my God, who's that against him? All right. Suspect, black, Sharp, and white. All right, Cherry, tell me what y'all think, bro. What y'all think? Suspect, Sharp, what's going on? Get in them comments. Suspect, Sharp, is it pimping the same? Is Lush taking sides? Is Lush playing the 50? Is Lush trying to pick one side? Is Brandon right? Or is Brandon trying to attack suspect? What's going on? Or am I fucking tripping? Is Adam on fucking heroin or what? Oh, Adam looks stupid with his dumb ass. It's your boy ODM Slim, another like the other one. I'm out of here. Peace. Yo. Y'all already know what time it is, man. It's time. It's the end of my video, and it's time to big it up one of my dogs. My business partner, you know what I'm saying? Drea the Virgo. Shout out Drea the Virgo. Drea the Virgo. Hey, Drea the Virgo. Shout out Drea the mother Virgo. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Drea the Virgo. Now, Drea the Virgo is one of my friends, man. Good business partner of mine. She get in there, get it done. Anything y'all want to get done, YouTube-wise, anything to social media-wise, just YouTube. Anything social media-wise. You see all the platforms. All these platforms, Drea the Virgo, is monetizing my platforms, is helping me with all of them. And she's helping a gang of other people. You know what I'm saying? Look at my boy Gangland Neem and everybody else.